Hello again, and welcome to my creative African cooking channel, Ndudu by Fafa. Miawe Zulu, Ndudu by Fafa, Nya, Koba Ndudu, and Yukwelu, Fafa. Come on, Ndudu, and Fafa. I love the flavors, Ulama, Bala, Ndudu, Vivinto, Famitu, hey, Ronka. Hello, gorgeous folks. Thank you again for tuning in for another experience with Fafa. Today, dear, I did do some science thing. Okay, so the story started yesterday when a very good friend of mine, may I even just call her sister, then sent me a picture of her blending her cocoyam to make a cocoyam fufu. Okay, and when I just saw the color, I got inspired to create this recipe. See, everything around me inspires me. So you remember the brown rice banku that I made the other day? I was like, why can't I just, add a little bit of color, flavor as one does, and pack it with extra nutrients? And hence, I've used the purple cabbage. I've blended it, as you saw, and I'm just using that juice that's packed with natural flavors and nutrients as my base. If this is your first time, you're welcome. Thank you very much for tuning in. And please don't forget to click the subscribe button if you haven't done so yet, and the notification button, which means that each time I upload a video, you are notified of it and you do not miss a thing. I don't want to miss you at all. And to my loyal subscribers and notification gang, me love you guys. You are incredible. So this is some science bikra that's going on. So you are coming into the world of Fafa and how I end up creating recipes. Trust me, your kids will be fascinated about this. Most definitely, especially with the color. What is this? Is that in Dubai for first twist again? So after all the talking, I've not actually told you guys what I'm making. Okay, so we're making our rice porridge, but not as you know it. This is definitely packed with great antioxidants, nutrients, vitamins, especially vitamin C as well, potassium, calcium, like Charlie, with the B and Kasa. Okay, so I've mixed it and I've got that double cream consistency. Now, what I'm going to make is the porridge, but I'm also going to be making the banku recipe, which will be another video that I'll be coming up with. So here I've divided that in two, and as normally one would, place it in a saucepan and on a medium to low heat, added that extra water, and I'm just going to cook this till it thickens up and add extra water to it as and when it does require it. Because what happens with this is, even though it's just half the saucepan, by the time I finish, it's going to double up in size. So not only is it nutritious, it's also cost effective and it would go a long way as well. So why not? Now, whilst creating this recipe, what I noticed was it had that cabbage flavor, which is a little bit unusual to have that in a rice porridge. So I had to find a way to combat that. So the next ingredient I added was ginger. And it was just a lovely thick slice of ginger that I've incorporated in there, which would also help with your digestive system. And also I've got my grains of salim or wintia or echo, may I say, which has this musky black peppercorn flavor. So the spices in those two ingredients would balance that sort of cabbagey flavor. As I mentioned, the volume just increases, as you can tell, because I need to add more water as the porridge thickens up. And I'm going to allow this to simmer on that medium to low heat, just to allow the infusion of the ginger and the echo or wintia, or may I say grains of salim, to infuse into it. Now let's taste this. Now I'm adding a tablespoon of coconut oil. Yes, that just made this dish. Absolutely. It gave it that coconutty flavor. You have the ginger and also you've got the grains of salim. That worked. This is how I end up creating recipes. I enjoyed this so much and I could not wait to share this with you. Now I've added a little bit of salt to taste, as one does, so that I would use less sugar for this. And then added my brown sugar. I'm almost at the end of this. Now, it did take about 15 to, 20 minutes for this to cook. Reason is because, of course, it's still rice and I've got the cabbage, and I just needed that to, make sure that it cooked perfectly. And here I've served it with some blueberries and some candied ginger. Of course, for the aesthetic thing, I've added the grains of saline. I hope you're inspired to try the recipe and tell me what you think. Yes, this is the mind of Fafa. I know. Naturally, I'd leave a list of ingredients and measurements on my blog in dudubyfafa.blogspot.com, so do check it out. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter as in Dudubyfafa, so do pass by and say hi. Noel, thank you very much for my theme song. And until I see you guys tomorrow, please do stay safe, take care of yourself, do not forget to wash your hands, clean your surfaces, disinfect your homes, and also, read more books just so you can gain more knowledge. Use this time wisely. I love you guys for you.